Most people think manipulation is loud, obvious, and easy to spot. In reality, the most effective psychological control is subtle, socially acceptable, and often disguised as care, humor, or just being honest. This video isn't about teaching you how to control people. It's about helping you recognize patterns so you can protect your boundaries, your time, and your sense of reality. Here are 15 dark psychology facts nobody talks about. 1. People trust confidence more than accuracy. Humans are wired to follow certainty. Someone who speaks quickly, strongly, and with conviction is often believed even when they're wrong. Confidence triggers a mental shortcut. They sound sure, so they must know. Protect yourself. Pause and look for evidence, not tone. Ask, what makes you sure? And what would change your mind? 2. Small yeses train you for bigger yeses. Many forms of pressure start with tiny requests, a quick favor, a small exception, a harmless secret. Each agreement makes the next one easier because your brain wants to stay consistent. Protect yourself. Treat small boundary crossings as real data. If something feels off early, it usually gets worse later. 3. Confusion is a control strategy. Some people don't try to win the argument, they try to exhaust you. They change topics, twist words, over-explain, or create contradictions until you doubt your own memory. Confusion drains your ability to resist. Protect yourself, slow it down. Summarize in one sentence, we're discussing X. If they won't stay on X, end the conversation. 4. Jokes are often test. A cutting comment framed as humor is a low-risk probe. Asterisk, will you accept disrespect? Will you laugh to keep the peace? If you tolerate it, they learn what they can get away with. Protect yourself. Respond calmly. I don't find that funny. You don't need a speech, just a boundary. 5. People can be addicted to power, not you. Sometimes what looks like love or attachment is actually control. Access to your attention, your body, your reputation, your labor, or your emotional reactions. The relationship is the power dynamic. Protect yourself. Notice patterns. Do they respect no? Do they apologize with changed behavior? Do you feel freer or smaller around them? 6. Intermittent reward is more addictive than consistent reward. When affection or approval comes unpredictably warm one day, cold the next, your brain works harder to earn the good version of them. This is the same mechanism behind gambling. Protect yourself. Judge relationships by consistency, not intensity. Peaks don't cancel out long droughts. 7. Guilt is easier to trigger than reason. A skilled manipulator doesn't need to prove you're wrong. They just need you to feel responsible for their feelings. After all I've done, if you cared, you're selfish. Protect yourself. Separate empathy from responsibility. You can care about someone's emotions without obeying their demands. 8. Your need to be good can be exploited. Many people would rather be uncomfortable than be seen as rude. Manipulators rely on that. They push social norms, force urgency, or put you on the spot so you'll comply to avoid awkwardness. Protect yourself. Practice neutral refusal phrases. I can't. That doesn't work for me. I'm not available. No long explanations. 9. The fastest way to control someone is to control the story about them. Smear campaigns, subtle gossip, and concerned questions can isolate you. If others doubt your character, you lose support and become easier to control. Protect yourself. Keep receipts when needed. Stay calm publicly. And prioritize relationships with people who ask you directly instead of assuming. 10. Some apologies are actually negotiations. Not every sorry is accountability. Some are designed to end consequences. I'm sorry you feel that way. I didn't mean it. Or dramatic regret followed by the same behavior. Protect yourself. Require behavioral change, not emotional theater. A real apology includes ownership, repair, and a plan. 11. Flattery can be a hook, not a compliment. Excessive praise early on can create a sense of debt. They see something special in me, so I owe them. It can also rush intimacy before trust is earned. Protect yourself. Accept kind words, but don't fast forward trust. Let time and consistency do the convincing. 12. People remember how you made them feel, not what you proved. You can win every logical point and still lose socially if the other person creates a strong emotional impression. Fear, shame, admiration, pity. Emotion anchors memory more than facts. Protect yourself. Stay regulated. If you feel flooded, take a break. You think better when your nervous system is calm. 13. Urgency is often artificial. Pressure tactics thrive on speed. Decide now. Last chance. If you leave, it's over. Urgency cuts off reflection and makes compliance feel safer than thinking. Protect yourself. Create time. Say, I'll get back to you tomorrow. If they punish you for needing time, that's your answer. 14. The person who benefits most is not always the loudest one. Sometimes the most controlling person plays innocent while others do their dirty work. Friends, family, co-workers spreading messages, applying pressure, or rewriting events. Protect yourself. Track outcomes. Who gains power, attention, money, or status from the chaos? Follow incentives, not appearances. 15. Your boundaries will offend people who relied on your lack of them. When you start saying no, some people won't adapt. They'll escalate. Guilt, anger, silent treatment, or sudden kindness to pull you back. That reaction isn't proof you're wrong. It's proof the old dynamic benefited them. Protect yourself. Expect pushback, stay consistent, and don't argue your boundaries into existence. State them, enforce them. If any of these felt uncomfortably familiar, the goal isn't paranoia, it's clarity. Healthy people can handle your boundaries. Healthy relationships don't require confusion, fear, or constant self-doubt.